On the corner of Marlow Street and 12th, in a small, sun-kissed neighborhood where kids raced bikes and grandmothers sat on porches humming gospel tunes, lived an 11-year-old boy named Micah. Micah had a head full of curls, eyes like warm molasses, and a heart too big for his little chest. He was the kind of kid who held doors open for elders and remembered to water his neighbor U.S. plants when she forgot. But lately, Micah had been feeling off. It started one morning in May. He was getting ready for school. New sneakers, laced tight, his lucky Marvel backpack slung over one shoulder, when he heard his mom sigh at the TV. The news was loud, angry, full of sadness Micah didn't fully understand. He saw a picture of a boy who looked like him, only older, and felt something twist in his stomach. "Mom?" he asked, quiet. She turned the TV off. "Some days, baby," she said, smoothing his curls. "The world forgets to be kind." Micah nodded, but the twist in his stomach stayed. At school, he started noticing things. The way people looked at him a little longer when he raised his hand. How security guards seemed to always be around when he and his friends laughed a little too loud in the hallway. Or how, when he answered a question with confidence, someone always called him aggressive. Micah didn't have the words to describe it, but it made him feel small. Then came a Thursday. That morning, their teacher, Ms. Avery, told the class they'd be writing letters to their future selves. "You can talk about who you want to be," she said, her smile kind, "or what matters most to you." Micah stared at his paper for a long time. He thought about his dream of being an astronaut, about how he'd read every book on Mae Jemison and Neil deGrasse Tyson in the school library. He thought about the stars, how they were so far away, yet never judged anyone who looked up at them. The sky, Micah figured, didn't care if you were black or white or brown or any shade in between. He began to write. "Dear future me, if you're reading this, I hope you're in space, or at least close to it. Maybe you're building rockets, or teaching little kids how to find constellations in the sky. I hope you still remember how much you love the stars. I know it's hard sometimes. People might look at you funny, or call you things that aren't true. They might try to make you feel like you don't belong where the sky is big. But you do. You belong up there just as much as anybody else. You belong in rooms full of light and love and laughter. And even when the world forgets to be kind, I hope you remember something important. The sky is still blue. Even when clouds try to hide it, even when storms roll through, the blue is always there, just like your heart, just like your dreams. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Love, Micah." Ms. Avery read the letters privately, but later that week, she pulled Micah aside and hugged him. "The world needs more boys like you," she whispered. That weekend, Micah and his mom went to the planetarium. As they stared up at the artificial stars, she leaned close and asked, "Still want to be up there someday?" He nodded. "I believe you will be," she said. "And I hope when you're floating through space, you'll remember all the people who love you right here on Earth." He smiled. That night, Micah slept with his letter tucked under his pillow, and for the first time in a while, the twist in his stomach was gone. The sky, he knew, was still blue.